Yes, they're here. Delicious caramel on the outside, all kettle cooked, super small batches. And then a homemade marshmallow on the inside.
Look, I had to say it with you so it could be stereophonic. Homemade marshmallow on the inside. 135 years, 4th generation Modjeskas candy making company. Under $40 for 3 8-ounce bags. You get to let us know what flavor you'd like to have, or you can actually get the combo, which is always what I recommend. It's M96171. Let me share with you, it is the marriage of caramel and marshmallow. And if you haven't had a Modjeskas marshmallow, you actually have never tasted what a marshmallow should taste like. And I say that 1,000%, fight me on it. That's my thought. White chocolate raspberry, you can get all 3 bags in the white chocolate raspberry, all 3 bags in the sea salt, or all 3 bags in the original, or exactly what you're seeing here, 1 bag of each. They are all hand wrapped in that wax paper. And I will share with you that Anna Bauer is going to come on in and talk to us about the Modjeskas. I actually, and Bertie, was this the case for you as well? I've been here 13 years, but I didn't learn about Modjeskas until I came here. Yeah. I didn't know what they were. I didn't know what a Modjeska was. I didn't know what a Modjeska was. So Anna Bauer, I would love for you to come on in first of all. Hi, nice to see you. We missed you.
We missed you.
It's been a long time.
It has been a very long time.
Yes.
I'm glad to be back.
Yes, thank heavens you're back.
Because for real, we originally only sold these like for Easter or for Christmas or for Christmas in July. To be able to have them now, this time of year, is such a treat. No pun intended, or all the pun intended. But let's talk about
what is a Modjeska?
Yeah, what is a Modjeska?
So you've already hit a little bit on it, but the Modjeska is, like you said, that marshmallow center is unlike a regular marshmallow. So a lot of times people say, you know, I don't really care for marshmallow. Trust me. This is more of a cream center. We make them fresh every day in our building, and it is just so fluffy. Somebody once called them little fluffy pillows of happiness.
That's what they start like. That is the actual that is the actual marshmallow from the inside of the Modjeska.
Exactly. And then what happens after we make those homemade marshmallows is each batch of caramel is cooked in our old-fashioned big copper kettles, just like my great-grandfather used to do. That machine, it's been, you know, it grows in size, but it's still the same way. So we make our homemade caramel, and then each one of these marshmallows is hand-dipped into this luscious brown, creamy, velvety, smooth caramel. It's then hand wrapped in this beautiful old-fashioned wax paper that just screams nostalgia, old-fashioned. So it's just such a beautiful piece of candy that it has been our signature piece since our company started in 1889. And it is just absolutely I think it's perfect.
I'll tell you, one of these is a whole dessert.
It is. You're going to get 3 or 4 generous bites. Can you help us walk through the flavors? Because I'd love for you to start. You want to start with the original, and then we'll walk back to the other ones that actually have some flavor?
Sure.
I mean, that are flavored, rather. Here's the original.
So the original is our original signature piece of the caramel marshmallow. It's got that smooth, creamy, rich caramel. And you can tell when you're pressing on those how very fresh they are, because these are fresh, made to order. Candy's being made every day. We don't stock any candy. So what we've done is for you all, we take our signature piece and we start to play around with it. So we've added the sea salt, which I love the sea salt. It's one of my favorites because a lot of times companies, just kind of sprinkle sea salt on the top and it makes your bite a little bit grainy. What we do is we infuse that sea salt into the caramel so that you don't get any grit or grind. You just get that subtly sweet, salty flavor as you're, chewing on your candy. It's a melt in your mouth, so it's going to be like melting, and that salt is going to just come in beautifully.
Now, speaking of melting, I will say this. Our studio lights are hot. I have never had these really ever stick to my fingers or anything like that in my own home.
That's true.
Here, though, we do have a little bit more challenge because of the lights. Here's what I want to show you, though.
Look at that.
The raspberry with the white chocolate. I don't know when you made this flavor combination, Anna, but it is seriously one of the best.
I know. It is truly one of my favorites. I mean, I've got my favorites right here in this offering. But that white chocolate raspberry, it was actually somebody from QVC asked us to make it. So we played around with our recipe, and we have invented just a fantastic piece of candy. And what I love about this is even though it's chocolate and we're in the heat of our summer months, we can still ship this year round because we infuse the white chocolate into the caramel. So it's not going to stick to your hands, okay? And it's not going to stick, like when you try to take it out, there's not going to be a melty glob of chocolate. It's infused into that caramel so that we can do just that. And then we've taken the raspberry flavor and added just enough to it that, like I say, as you're savoring your candy and it's melting in your mouth, that flavor profile just continues to build. And, you're going to enjoy that for at least, another minute or two after your piece is gone because those flavors are still just popping.
So,
World's
Miss
best
Anna?
s'mores,
Yes.
or doctor up any one of the store-bought desserts. Really, just make it better.
Let me tell you what's going on because we've got over 500 of these orders spoken for, and sea salt is last call. So that is on its way out. We have not seen Modjeskas in a very long time. Fewer than 100 in the only white chocolate raspberry. If you want all three of your bags to be that white chocolate raspberry, I would say run, don't walk, try it because, I mean, honestly, I feel like that's like an after dinner, almost like a cordial. Yeah. Like it's so extraordinary. Have it with a little cordial, like have it with a little bit of port.
It's satisfying.
It's completely satisfying. There's the sea salt, and then here's the original. I would get 2 orders if I were you, one of a combo, and then one of whatever one kind of is really, piquing your curiosity or just catching your fancy. It's $13.33. Shipping and handling is free. I feel like, Anna, we haven't seen you in a long time, and in fact, they're just back in stock because we haven't, and they sold out, of course, in their debut. So we're thrilled to be able to have all 3 of these flavors. They are hand done. This is still hand wrapped in that wax paper. So you're having the old-fashioned candy. You're getting that human element with every single piece of candy. M96171 is your item number. Stay on the line. Make sure you place your order and complete it so that it's actually coming home to you. Anna, so nice to see you. Happy almost officially summer. We'll see you soon.
I know. One more day.
One more day.
Summer.
All right, so listen, first of all, you have to watch the TV right now because Stacey Stoffer's dress is so gorgeous.
Yep.
But we're also bringing you a brand that I love, Pashi. Now,